Alright guys, we got the last battle of MBC against Will. Make sure you go check him out. This is gonna be a little different because this is post commentary, and I know a lot of people don't like that. I don't like that either, but I kinda had to because my setup kinda messed up. And as you can see, we're bringing 6 choice bands because it's the last week. I can make playoffs, he can make playoffs, so I figured I'm gonna have a little fun. We bring choice band once a week, like once a season. I just bring it 1 week because I think it's funny. And yeah, my sense of humor is very exquisite. So we're gonna get Willow here. I led with the horse because you already know the horse. The horse is here. The horse is gonna put in damage, dude. We see Ogerpon lead as expected. I am Terra Grass, so I am not expecting him to go for Ivy Cudgel. I don't even expect him to stay in here, so I'm just gonna go for a high horsepower, because this catches the Scizor as well as the Primarina, and it actually does a lot. So he goes for U-turn. Not a whole lot, but it's still an Ogerpon. This can be huge for later once it, terrassalizes into grass because it's broken, and that mon is insane. In comes the La Prima Donna, and Primarina is gonna come in here. High horsepower. It misses. Of course, why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it fucking miss? Okay, so we're gonna go for it again. I'm thinking about switching, but then I realized, like, you know what? I'm Terra Grass. I don't think he wants to, try to, set up on me or whatever. He doesn't know I'm banded because I haven't really clicked anything yet. So I think going for another high horsepower, getting damage on this will be huge, because after that, it's gonna be a little easier. I'm gonna go ahead and get my grass off, so that I can check this as well as Ogerpon later on. This does make me weaker to Scizor, but it's actually better to be grass because I can check Ogerpon, Great Tusk, and even Thunderous if it's not Sludge Bomb, which it shouldn't be. And we actually see an Anchor, which is like... I'm rubbing my hands like a fly here because I am Choice Band. There's only one move I can click, so I just go for the High Horse. That's actually physically defensive Prima Donna. And not only that, but he brought some heat himself. We got the Keyberry. Oh my god, this guy's crazy. So I'm just gonna go into Aramoth. As you can see, I clicked that very fast. I don't expect a water move here on the horse, so that's why I'm going into Aramoth. And yes, when I say mono choice band, I also mean the choice band is on my Aramoth. I am a special set though because so I brought this before, but I didn't bring it against Great Tusk, so like Great Tusk will wall any physical Aramoth. And it's Aramoth, I mean, give me a break. So I'm just gonna go for Sludge Wave here. There's only one switching, which is the Tusk, as well as the Scizor, I guess, but they don't take on Fire Move very well, so I'm just gonna go for it. He actually stayed in thinking he could take it, but I am modest, actually, because I just said, fuck it, I need damage for this battle. So we're able to take down the Prima Donna. And in comes the thing. You already know what's gonna happen. It's got the booster speed. So I'm just gonna go into Mandibus, because booster speed's telling me that this has no attack. So Mandibus has like no problem taking on this, and I am banded Brave Bird. So if it is set up, I'm actually gonna be able to break through it. Slowly but surely. So in comes the Mandy with the Buzz. We see a Substitute, so this is really heat. Substitute is my favorite move in the game. I haven't really brought it lately, but that's actually my favorite move in the game. It's so cheap. Like here, he gets a free Substitute, and now he can set up on me. So here I'm thinking, don't I just Brave here anyway? And sure, I am gonna Brave here anyway. So it is sub bulk up. Like I said though, whenever you see a Great Tusk like this, just keep in mind that to be booster speed, it has to be 0 attack. Okay, so that should, it's gonna be bulky, it's gonna be quick, but it's not gonna be doing that much damage unless it's set up. And I actually break the sub with a Brave Bird because I am banded Mandibus. I'm pretty sure I need the band to actually break that because it's Great Tusk and it's max HP most likely. So I'm just gonna go for it again. He subs on me. He probably thinks, because obviously he doesn't know I'm Choice Band, so he's probably like, oh, he got a... Like, oh, she got a low, like a high roll or something, but like, no, I'm banded Mandibus. So I'm actually gonna keep attacking here. You already know. Taking some recoil. The worst thing that could happen here is like, taking a CC, but if he CCs, then his defense is gonna go down. But he actually stays going for bulk up, and at this point it's looking a little tough for me because If I don't kill this with Mandibus, I'm gonna have to use priority, and all of my priority is physical. And as you can see, that Braver did jack little shit. So I'm actually in a position where I just have to keep clicking it. He goes for Ice Spinner. This should never kill me, even if it's +3. It did a lot though, and I am able to Braver the Tusk. And guess what? Oh, say it ain't so. We got the critical with the hit, and down goes the Tusk. I think after a Braver, I might have been able to pick it up with Bullet Punch. That was kind of the plan. But also, I mean, the crit 100% matters. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like it was fine. It probably was not fine. But yeah, in comes Latios. At this point, I am in range of Shadow Ball, so I don't want to go into Metagross. He could also most likely be Thibault or something like that. So I'm just gonna stay in and attack. I would like to have Mandibus because I can roost on a couple things. But if we're being for real, those things are probably faster, except for like, I don't know, Primarine, I guess. So I think it's actually my best interest to just stay in and attack in case it's doing something crazy. And something crazy it does, as it goes for agility. I got the speed up. However, I am a banded brave bird, so yeah, that's actually pretty strong. And I'm going to die to recoil. So this is probably like a bulky Latios. So here I'm debating, I can go into Metagross, but here I'm thinking like, I didn't put knockoff on it. I didn't even put Ice Punch on it. So the best thing I could do is Meteor Mash, and we already know how that move works, so I'm not even gonna try that. So I'm just gonna go into my Valiant, and I'm gonna go for the Shadow Sneak. We got the Rouge, bling. So here I'm in a position where I just Shadow Sneak because there's like nothing really switches on this, and this obviously dies because it does like 60%. And down goes the Latios. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Agility, by the way, I wonder what he was. Probably like some sort of like weakness policy type thing. He loves running that. So yeah. And in comes the Scizor, and here things get a little complicated because Scizor now does a lot to my team because the Mandibus is gone, and my Glastrier is also a grass type because of course. So I'm actually going to go into my Aeromoth because if it's set up, Aeromoth is the mon that I want in front of it instead of like Garchomp or something like that, because Garchomp doesn't have a fire move. And Metagross is kind of, not really, but kind of walled. So my best play is to go into Aeromoth. Of course, if he knockoffs, it will be pretty bad. But I guess I will be getting rid of my Choice Band, which, I mean, let's be for real, I don't actually need it. Choice Band U-turn from Aeromoth actually did a lot to Latios, but he just never came down to that. And he does go for the SD. We don't see like no Santum, no knockoff, nothing like that. So here I can just go for a fire move. This should always kill, even if it's like Akaberry, because I happen to be a modest Aeromoth. So, but yeah, but then here I'm thinking like, what if he's Quick Attack? But no, he's just Bullet Punch. And I don't know, I think that's resisted. So Quick Attack might have been able to pick it up here, which is really scary. Scizor is such a good mon. And down goes the Scizor, so this is down to the Ogerpon as well as the Thunderous Therian. Now because this is coming in here, and as we all know, Ogerpon is very broken, I am going to stay in because I don't want Metagross to take like a crit, because after that I'm not gonna be able to take like a knockoff or anything like that. I just want Metagross to come in for free. So I'm just going to go for Flamethrower, not to mention there's still a Thunderous in the back that can set up on me with Nasty Plot, Agility, whatever. So I'm actually just gonna stay in here, just in case. And also, I don't think he is clicking Stomping Tantrum, because I have the horse, and he doesn't want the horse to come in, because I got the horses in the back. So in comes the Ivy Cudgel, and turns out this is 4 times resisted. So I actually leave because Aeromoth is amazing. So I just go for Flame. But guys, Ogerpon might actually be amazing as well, because he doesn't die to Modest Flamethrower. Let me repeat that. Modest Flamethrower. What is going on? I don't know. So yeah, here I'm thinking I could sack this like I was trying to do, but in hindsight, now that this is weak, I can Bullet Punch, so HP on Metagross is not important. And not only that, I can save Aeromoth, which is something that's faster than Thunderous in the back, so that I can hit Thunderous later on. So I'm just gonna go into Metagross. And I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch. This either forces it out or picks up the kill on the Ogerpon. And as we see, an Ivy Cudgel. And this is why I didn't go Metagross in the first place, because, like, yeah, that's doing a lot. I'm definitely in range of knockoff now from Ogerpon. But that's okay, because I'm just gonna Bullet Punch. And if you stay in, you die. And if you go into Thundurus, I'm taking damage on it. And I can go into Garchomp pretty easily. We see the Thunder come in. This is actually my favorite Pokemon in Draft League. I started using it in Generation 7. And if you know anything, you put a C-move on that mon and, like, you're just set up to win. Like, there's nothing they can do. One time I Giga Ball Havoc on a Rotom Heat. And it died. It actually just died. It's so dumb. This mon, I miss this mon. I want to use it in this generation, but I never get to pick it. So I'm just gonna go into Garchomp though, because like there's nothing he can do. And he goes for the T-Bolt, and I'm like, come on. So I'm just gonna Dragon Claw. There's no switching anymore. And this is banded Dragon Claw. So I actually am able to pick up the kill here. And now Ogerpon could kill me, but because of that, all I have to do is stay in, because Metagross is always gonna come in and Bullet Punch. So yeah, that's gonna be the last battle here. I had a lot of fun on MBC. I'm gonna have some thoughts at the end. This is why I didn't do an intro or anything like that. But yeah, Mono Choice Band actually got a win. This is probably the best Mono Choice Band performance of out of all the ones I've done. Which, yeah, I think I'm 2-2 on Choice Band. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Claw. Ibikojo shouldn't kill me unless it's like a crit. But it doesn't matter because I have Metagross. Yeah, that definitely killed me as a crit. This mon is so broken, dude. I kind of want to use it one time. Some people call it a fraud. I think it's just... Honestly, I don't know what it is, but I think it's actually very good. I mean, it's just +1 speed. I mean, come on. That mon is ridiculous. But yeah, GG's to Will. Make sure you check him out. This is the owner of the league. So you gotta check him out, dude. Come on. None of the videos you've seen would have been possible without him. So... You go ahead and check him out. Go to his channel, subscribe, like, comment, and also share the videos, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, gonna switch over to Byleth BB Gong. Alright guys, so as you can see, things look a little different now. I have a new setup. Things look a little too good actually. I was carried by the low quality of the other camera, because this is too much. I don't like this. But anyway, I'm doing Byleth, obviously, because we went with Fire Emblem. This is because Will, well, his whole thing is like Fire Emblem. So, but yeah, I'm excited for this, and go check him out. I'm pretty sure I said that earlier, but there's that. Now, I'm just gonna keep this brief, but this is the last video of MBC, because I'm out. Like, totally out. There was a chance I could have made it actually, like even after the last loss, but I couldn't. It just didn't happen. There was a chance though. Could you imagine that? I lost 5 times and I still had a chance. It's like, what? I don't know. I never understood like how playoffs really works, if I'm being honest. I just kind of win and I don't worry about it, except for this time. So, but yeah, I guess I just wanted to say thank you for being around for this run. I am sorry that I disappointed. If anything, I'm even more disappointed. But, you know, we're gonna get past that, right? And in case any of them are watching, I just want to say that I am rooting for a lot of people here. Pretty much everyone, because, I mean, they're good. And I don't exactly know the matchups right now or anything. But I just know that I like Elfhouse to win, because you guys don't know, but I know, and he's the GOAT. You guys don't know, and I really like that he's doing well. He's doing amazing, and I think that's great. I want him to succeed because of that. I want him to put his name out there. I also would have liked Daria to win, because I watch her stuff, and like she's Elfhouse and Daria, those are like the ones I watch the most, and Ellie, which I also would like to win. But there's so many people. Gravy, I also will, like, I hope he wins. I'm also rooting for Who. Kinda, because you know he plays stall, but also he's very good. Let's be for real though. Who else am I missing? Dude, all of you. I hope you guys go in there and just throw your punches, and even if you lose, I was very happy that I got to play with you guys, and I got to watch you guys, and I will say I kind of struggle keeping up with like uploads, like watching. I mean, I was never late, but I wish I watched more and more people. Even the people I watched the most, I got a little behind. That's like my one regret, other than, you know, playing like shit. But yeah, this was fun, and there's a lot of you out here now, and I'm not sure. I mean, I'm happy, but also, you know, stick around if you like my run. I don't know how to say this, because I'm just very thankful, because like before this league I only had like 100 subs, you know, that's a little crazy. Yeah, I think it's a little crazy. So yeah, stay tuned. There's more Draft League coming. Like, guys, it's all out upload. I am gonna change that, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna like stop. I will keep doing Draft League. I'm just gonna add more stuff to it. So stay tuned for Monday, as I'm gonna have an announcement to make. A couple announcements, but yeah, if you like Draft League, stay around. If you like Pokemon, stick around. Yeah, thank you MBC, thank you everybody. Violet. Oh, it's gonna be hard to get used to. Like, look at this monster. You see this? This like, I don't think it's actually like that, but I think this is like, it looks like a ASMR type thing, you know. Can I do some ASMR? Like, is that working for anyone? Cream is shade.